Shalom, it's the brother Tazza Bashar coming back with a video of GMS on the sit-downs. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah by Shimei Shai, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS for teaching us this truth. And shalom to all the sincere Akiam who push this word, who spread this word across the four corners of the earth, to seal the elect, who help seal the elect with the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that comes from Yahawah by Shimei Shai. So I'm back with a lesson. I want to go into the afflictions that can be put upon us that the prophet Daniel had, and that the afflictions that are also coming for us, man. Because that we teach this truth doesn't mean that we will not be afflicted, man. The Most High is already afflicting us day in, day out. But the scriptures say that the Most High chastiseth whom he loveth. So that's not another thing to worry about, man. So I'm going to go into the first scripture concerning Daniel. This is the Apocrypha, Bel and the Dragon, chapter 1, verse 28. When they of Babylon heard that, they took great indignation and conspired against the king, saying, the king is become a Jew, and he had destroyed Bel. He had slain the dragon and put the priests to death. So they came to the king and said, deliver us Daniel, or else we will destroy thee and thine house. So these people were threatening the king, man, to that he had to deliver Daniel into their hands, otherwise they would attack the king and his household. Verse 30. Now when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered Daniel unto them, who cast him into the lion's den, where he was 6 days. And in the den there were 7 lions, and they had given them every day 2 carcasses and 2 sheep, which then were not given to them, to intent that they might devour Daniel. So they threw Daniel in the lion's den, where were 7 lions, which didn't eat that day that he was thrown in the den, so they might devour him. So they really wanted him dead. Now there was in Jewry a prophet called Habakkuk, who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl, and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, go, carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. Then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown and bare him by the hair of his head. So this also gives you this also shows you how fierce these angels were, man. Hey, Habakkuk, the prophet of the Lord, the righteous prophet of the Lord, was being carried by his hair through the sky, man. The angel, he said to the angel, like, hey, I don't know where this den is, man. How can I go there? So the angel just snatched him up, man, and grabbed him by his hair, flew through the sky and carried him where he had to go, man, where he had to be, by his hair, man. These angels are no joke, man. Going on, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High had sent thee. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O Yahawah, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. So here you see that the Most High won't do that, man. The Most High can put you in certain afflictions, like Daniel in the lion's den, but he will surely deliver you if you are righteous, man. If you righteous concerning the word and the faith in Yahawah by Shimei Shai. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O Yahawah, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. So Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. So Habakkuk was being carried back to his own place, man. Daniel ate, and he basically was still in the lion's den at that time, man. The lions didn't touch him, man. And these lions were so fierce and hungry, man, but they didn't eat him. So that's also a spiritual thing, man, concerning things we are gonna go through, man. And I'm gonna read that in a moment. So it says, so Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. Upon the 7th day, the king went to bewail Daniel, and when he came to the den, he looked, and behold, Daniel was sitting. So Daniel was just sitting there in the den, and he was just eating, man, no problem. The lions were there, nothing happened, you know. He got food from the Most High, from Habakkuk. He was just sitting there. Then cried the king with a loud voice, saying, Great art, Yahawah, power of Daniel, and there is none other beside thee. And he drew him out and cast those that were the cause of his destruction into the den, and they were devoured in a moment before his face. So Daniel was sitting there in the den for quite a while, but when the king saw him sitting, he was like, what is this, man? This is Yahawah Shem Yahushai, man. So even this king saw, hey, this is the power of Daniel, man. This is the power of the Israelites, you know? So what he did was he threw the people in the den which wanted Daniel dead. And then the lions started to devour those people, man. They slaughtered them, they ate them, you know? So this was the fate by which Daniel was in the lion's den, you know? Plus those people were devoured instantly, man. As soon as they dropped the ground of the lion's den, they was devoured, man. So this is Psalms chapter 34, verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart. Come on, man. When you're into this truth, you are of a broken heart, man. You don't want this kingdom to continue, man. You feel pain, you feel afflictions, you feel sorrowful every day, man. Every day this alarm goes off and you gotta work for the so-called white people, called Edomites in the Bible. You know, hey, you have a broken heart, man. You want this thing to end. We are not people that we should work for those Edomites, man. And like the scriptures say, the scriptures say, it's like, yeah, I can't come up to it right now. Maybe it come up later, but yeah, hey, afflictions, man. So it says, verse 18, the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Yeah, a contrite spirit, man, an honest spirit, man. You know, many are the afflictions of the righteous. So it says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, man. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. So it doesn't mean that if you are into this truth that you won't get afflicted. So that's why it says, oppression maketh a wise man mad. That was the thing that I was thinking about. Oppression maketh a wise man mad. Why? Because if you know about this truth, if you know about who we are, what we're supposed to do, what's waiting for us, then this oppression makes you even more mad, man. Each and every day you gotta suffer. But that's part of this truth, man. Suffer like Yahawah. This is not a time to go out and party and feast and stuff. You know, what you gotta do is you gotta rest and go into the scriptures whenever you have time, man. Whenever you're not working for the so-called white man, the devil, man. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahawah delivered him out of them all. Con, that's the end of this thing, man. That the Most High will deliver us from it. Yahawah, Most High willing. This is Job chapter 5 verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. So when you get corrected by Yahweh Shem Shai, you gotta be happy, man. Because that means that the Most High is still dealing with you, man. If the Most High stops correcting you and just let you do your wicked things, that means that the Most High stopped dealing with you, man. Hey, and that's some fucked up shit, man. That's fucked up. That's why, hey, you gotta be fearful in this truth, man. You gotta fear Yahweh Shem El Shai. But if you see, the Most High is correcting you upon a certain thing. For example, you have a question in your mind and you don't know if this thing is wicked, yes or no. All of a sudden, the Most High shows you the answer in a video, or a brother drops a video, which edifies you, that now you know you shouldn't do that thing, Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Yeah, if the Most High hurts you by a certain thing, or takes away a certain thing by which you had pleasure or whatever, hey, you shouldn't despise the Most High, man. Because this is only to correct you. When your child is going towards the electricity to the he's gonna touch the electricity, or he's going to the furnace and wants to put his hand in it or whatever, you're gonna correct him maybe with the other side of your hand, man, and that will hurt him, of course, but he knows that he shouldn't do that again, because his father is flipping, so that's the way you learn, man. And that's what the Heavenly Father is doing with his children, the children of Israel. He's the Heavenly Father, man. So this is part of the game, man. This is part of how it's supposed to be. This is part of the script. Because this is a movie, man. We are playing the roles of this movie. And Yahawah Shem Yahushua wrote the scripts, which we are reading right now. And these things have to come to pass, man. These things have to come to pass. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He wounded, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. So we are gonna get troubles in this truth, man. As soon as Jacob's trouble is arriving, man, these troubles will only multiply, man. But the Most High will deliver us. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Yeah, because at the 7th trumpet we will be delivered, man. We will go up in the sky, and our bodies will be changed, and we will be there with Yahawah Shai to go back down to, put judgment upon these heathens, man. Put judgment upon our own people who are acting like heathens, man. In 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And that's the time we get that spiritual power, man. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. That time, people are gonna shoot bullets and it won't affect us, man. Verse 20, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. Gone, just like what happened with Daniel in the lion's den. Habakkuk was brought by the angel just to give him food, man. Only to give him food. So in the time of famine, the righteous will be fed, man. And you don't know how the Most High is gonna do that, but he's gonna feed the righteous, man. We will see how he's gonna do that. How Yahawah Shem Yahushua is gonna use his power to feed the elect, man. People are gonna starve. People are gonna die of hunger left and right, but we are gonna walk around like, that was a nice meal, man. That's powerful. Maybe he's gonna use birds to bring us food. Animals. You don't know. Brothers. Maybe people who have the chip, will give us food without us having the chip. You know? Verse 20 again. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Because this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. Famine, World War III. So he will deliver us from famine. He will deliver us from the sword during the time of World War III, which is coming, which is right around the corner. If you watch the prophecies, you will see it. Plus, in the time of war, race wars, man. The race wars are coming now, man. You see the things that are happening, man. With the UK leaving Europe, with other countries following them, with these so-called police killings, stirring up the people. Hey, race wars are coming, man. So in that time, the Most High will guard the children, the righteous ones, and will protect them from the sword, man. Verse 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Come on, we shouldn't be afraid of this thing, man, because this has to happen in order for our kingdom to come. This thing has to happen, so we gotta go through it, man. It's the same as a woman giving birth, man. She's walking around with this belly. She's basically in pain and in sorrow. Plus, when she's gonna deliver, the pain and sorrow is getting even worse and worse and worse. But at the time when the baby came out, you're happy, man. The woman will be happy at the time when the baby comes out. And then, she will cry from happiness. And that's what we're gonna do too. We're gonna cry from happiness, man. So these things have to come to pass, man, in order for us to become happy. Pain and afflictions. So, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. God, why are we laughing, man? The brothers making videos laughing. Hey, yes, man. Hey, these race wars are coming, man. Hey, you see Russia, man? The nuclear missiles. Hey, the brothers, we are laughing, man, because we want this thing to happen, man. People look at us like we crazy, man, but we want this thing to happen. It has to be. It has to come to pass. And the time of tarrying is over, man. All these things are coming to pass now, man. The EU is falling. America is falling. World War III is around the corner. Famine. Look at Venezuela. Famine. The RFID chip is being pushed. These are all prophecies, man, coming to pass. So we laugh at this thing, man. Verse 22, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So we know that in this time of trouble, wild beasts will be unleashed in the streets, man. Wild beasts. Think about it, man. Think about the zoos. These animals will roam in the streets, man. But we don't have to fear. Yahawah, I'm part of it. But with us, I mean the Israelites, the righteous ones, the elect, don't have to fear for these beasts, because it says, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts in the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. The beasts of the field are gonna devour these heathens, man. They are gonna devour the 2/3. They are gonna devour the Edomites, Ishmaelites, the ones who putting afflictions upon these animals too, man. They're gonna suffer, man. The animals are gonna like the animals, like the lions in the lion's den with Daniel. As soon as those other people came into the den, hey, what did the lions do? They devoured them, man. That is the thing that, hey, these animals, man. But hey, with the elect, these animals shall be in peace, man. Verse 24. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin. Gone, because after all these afflictions, our kingdom will come, man. And we are not going to be able to sin anymore. We are not going to be able to sin anymore. And we shall be in peace. We shall find our rest. So, hey, this destruction is coming, man. We are going to go through a lot of afflictions. But the Most High shall deliver us, man. If you're part of the elect, call Allah Yahawah Shai, man. The Most High will deliver us from these afflictions, man. Gone. So yeah, man, it was a quick lesson. I hope y'all, are edified through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shai. Endure, face these afflictions. Don't despise the chastening of Yahawah Shai. Learn from them, man. Go the stride through the fire, man. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.